The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.
You're listening to UCW Radio. In your face.
Welcome to another segment of UCW Radio, and this is your host, Lou, a.k.a. Falcon Coparis, and I want to continue to thank all of our listeners for their continued support as they listen and as we grow this show. And we're going to have a lot of interesting guests on here, a lot of new guests, up-and-comers, established celebrities, so on and so forth. Today on the show, we're going to have a very special guest that is coming to us all the way from Spain, as she is on holiday. So she's taking time out for this. She's a film director as well as being a film and television actress. She attended UCLA and traveled the world. And she's in the midst of launching a few new film projects. Now, before we bring her on the line, I have to give you some information so our listeners can actually call in. We have a call-in number, believe it or not. And when the show is live, you can call in and try to get on the show. So get a pen ready, write it down. If you have a pen handy, then use it. The number is 323-215-1446. That's 323-215-1446. And even when the show is over, you can leave a message, and if it's interesting enough, we can try to get it on the show. You can leave a comment, question, whatever, for one of our guests, or if we have not posted information on who we're going to have on, you can just leave a question anyway, and hey, who knows, maybe we will have that guest on. So roll the dice. Also, if you're on Twitter, then shoot me out some questions or comments while for our guest or for me, whatever. And if they're interesting enough, we'll try to pose those comments or questions to our guest. And the Twitter name, my Twitter name, is Louis Velazquez. That's LOUIS VELAZQUEZ. And follow me and ask away. Now, without further ado, let's patch in film director and actress Rita B-Lamotte. Rita, welcome to UCW Radio. I want to thank you in advance for taking time while you're on holiday in Spain. I know it's painful to separate yourself from the beauty, but it's only for a little while. It's great to have you on UCW.
Well, it's a great time for me too. So I'm on the beach and speaking to you. So it's the best way to have an interview, actually.
Yeah, see, it's a match made in heaven. There you go. Rita, as you're looking at all the beauty over there, people, you're an actress. People know you as an actress, but you appeared on film and on television. But you're also a film director. And those are two major things to accomplish in the entertainment arena. What I would like to do today is basically start at the beginning so that our listeners can find out who the real Rita is. So my first question to you today is, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Morocco, and then I ended up in France because I'm French-Moroccan. And yeah, it was a great time. Actually, a lot of experience.
I'm jealous. Two beautiful places. My God.
I've been lucky in this side, that's true.
Yeah, there you go. Did you come from a big family?
I come from a big family. We are 5 brothers and sisters. So, and I'm the first one. I'm the oldest.
Oh, you're the oldest. Okay, so now you coming from that size of a family, how has that impacted your career choices to date?
It's been very. Some of my brother were very exciting for me, and others were more, oh, don't do that. It's very serious, especially my parents. So it's like half. One were very excited, and the other half were less. So it was fun.
but they've been
the reactions.
They've been supportive of you, right? They've been supportive of what you're doing, right?
Some of them, yes.
Okay. that happens. That happens. Sometimes people.
That happens.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's hard, especially for parents. Their idea is, okay, go to school, become a doctor, a lawyer, a professional, and that's your life, because they understand that. A lot of parents, especially when they come from anywhere else but the United States, they don't understand the entertainment arena. They don't understand the impact that it has. As a film director, you can actually impact people by producing a film.
Exactly. Yeah, it's been hard for them to accept it. And by the way, I had to actually went to the university. I didn't have to, but it was great for them that I had another degree than film industry. So I got my psychology degree in Nice.
Oh.
And so they were more, they accepted the idea better in this way.
I think everyone in Hollywood should have a psychology degree, because I think you need it.
Don't say that.
Yeah. I know.
We don't need support. We don't need a psychologist.
I don't know. You see some of these people on TV. It's funny. You see them on TMZ. And it's funny. Yeah, I think some of them do need it, but maybe you can help them.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
An actress life coach. Why not?
There you go. There you go. Rita, when did you first get involved in acting? I know that you started at an early age, so maybe you could share that with us?
Sure. I actually started when I was 12 years old. There was a theater program coming up at the school. They were casting. And I didn't know what was theater before, especially in Morocco. We didn't have any idea of all this stuff. So I went. I was very curious, and I passed the casting. I get a quite big role, actually. And we did the tour of France and playing in this movie theater called the Blue Theater in English, but in France it's another name. And so I've been practicing for 15 days, and I was 12 years old.
Okay. And that's where everything
started. Very, very long experience for Moroccan people.
Okay. So that from there you expanded on that. That's when you found your love of acting on in the theater at first.
Yeah, it was really the beginning. But then when the theater ended, I returned to school, obviously, and maybe around when I was 17 years old, I went to see a movie, and at this point, everything changes for me, and I say, yeah, definitely, I want to do that and nothing else.
That was a defining moment in your life that kind of gave you the vision to do what you're doing now.
Exactly.
Okay. Now you attended UCLA for a little while, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us?
I've been there for 4 years.
Well, that's a little while.
Yes. 4 years in LA. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how was that experience for you?
Oh, it was totally new. I didn't speak a lot of well English at this time, so I had to learn it first of all, and then in the same time passing the TOEFL degree to be able to go to UCLA extension, and it was funny actually because there was this difference between the French culture and the LA vision.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of how can I say? Actually, I learned a lot there. I really learned a lot in every side of the life, every day, professional, everything.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of different type of people in LA, from professionals to non-professionals. So yeah, I would think that if you were out and about meeting different people, you would see a lot of different sides of life, and I think that's important for people to do. And
especially knowing nobody, it's like
that's
you
scary.
meet a lot of people saying stuff, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah, but that's scary to go from where you were
Yeah.
and go to LA by yourself, not knowing anyone, and doing that's a big thing.
Oh, no, it's adventure.
Of course, it's
Live
adventure.
wild. Is that?
You're too funny.
Come on, stop it.
Um,
You're the first one to say, live your patient, live life like as a patient, so it's what I did.
okay, well, that's good. So you.
I was so excited. I was finishing my master's degree in psychology, and I win my bet with my parents, saying that as soon as I get my master's degree in 4 years instead of 5, I would go to LA and do my film study. So I was winning. I was so excited to go there.
Well, I'm sure your parents got so mad. They're like, "Oh, we lost the bet. Now you have to go."
Yeah. Well, for a year, yes, I wasn't happy.
Oh, wow. But when you were in UCLA, you had because you're a pretty bright person, and you seem to pick up on things rather quickly. Did your professors see something in you that that made them feel that you had the potential of being a big film director?
Yes, actually, when I was following some classes at UCLA, some of the teacher was working also at USC, and one of them really liked me, and she's called Danielle Suissa, and she became my mentor, and I had the chance to follow the directing program in USC in the same time when she was teaching there, and following the program at UCLA Extension.
Okay, so that's what helped you even further in pursuing your dream.
Yes, and because of this opportunity, I was able to work with the studio Warner Brothers and shooting there as a first AD with the kids that are doing their first movie, and I learned a lot with them. It was great. They give me my chance at least.
Yeah, but I mean, that's all you needed was someone to believe in you in order for you to pursue or continue to pursue what your dreams were. I think a lot of times in life, that's what a person needs, and that you gain strength from that because it tells you, okay, I am good at what I do, and I'm going to pursue it, and I'm happy that you did it, experienced that, and you are pursuing it.
Oh yes.
Now,
definitely 100%.
But during that time, when you were in UCLA, a lot of people, they would be content with just going to school, reading the books, and learning there. But you went a step further. You started going out, and you became Miss Adventure, and you went out to movie sets and TV sets, and you started doing that. What clicked in your mind? What came over you that made you do that? And more importantly than that, what did you take from that experience that's helping you with your career now?
Well, I was so curious about, when you study psychology, you're always with the books. And I was tired of it. I wanted experience, and I'm somebody that is very curious and like to learn on the moment. So I said, well, I don't want to stay with the books. I want to see it. And so I tried to get involved in TV show like Paradigm Show, even if you're a background actor, you're there and you're talking, but you're still learning some stuff, how people react, how does it work. And on the movie set, I had the opportunity to go on the Gladiator and meet Ridley Scott. And I was young at this time. It was my first time, my first film actually. I went there and I learned how they work, and I realized that it's really something I wanted to do. And I keep going at this point that I need to learn more and more and more. I'm more curious about it actually. I want to learn more.
Well, that's good to have that thirst for knowledge, and that reminds me. You have a lot of people that that are popular, that are famous. Well, not a lot, just a handful maybe, that have a thirst for knowledge, and they go and they learn as much as they learn, and they develop their own way of doing things, whether you're a movie director or an actor and things of that nature. And I'm going back in time. but I have a martial arts background, so the person that comes to mind with me, a couple of people, one is Bruce Lee, the other is Ed Parker.
Bruce Lee, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these are guys that, Bruce Lee in particular, he's a guy that went and learned all he can learn from all over the place and created his own sense of being. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I think
I study it, so because I'm a fat and martial art myself, and I have been practicing since I'm 6 years old.
Oh, you're scaring me now.
No, I won't be that good as you are. That's for sure.
But you've been training in martial arts since you're 16?
No, 6 years old.
Oh, since you're 6 years old? Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you've been so that oh wow, that's fantastic. See that's interesting stuff. No, that's interesting stuff because being involved in martial arts. Yeah, actually, I'm going to ask you, how did you get involved in martial arts at 6 years old? Let's go there.
Well, simply because I've seen a movie with Bruce Lee, and I said to my mom, well, this is interesting, and I would like to do that. And more unfortunately, there wasn't any Kung Fu or Aikido at that time. There was only Karate. And when I went to with my sister, she was doing classic dance, and I find it so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to be with the guys and kicking ass. So it's what I did.
That's funny. But that's where everything started, and you just and you continue to train today, right?
Well, I had to stop for a while because I had an injury in my back, so I lost a lot. And for 10 years I had to stop, but I keep going to the fitness, and actually I'm probably preparing a certificate in personal trainer to make it, to train myself better.
Oh wow, look at you. You don't stop. You just keep going and going. That's fantastic. You have such an energy in you to go and do something and not just learn, but you want to really, really learn something to help yourself. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's important, the life is so short and you end up at 40 or 50 or even older and say, well, what did I learn? What did I do? I want to do everything.
Yeah, you don't want any regrets in your life, and that I agree with 100% because too many people live their lives and they're so afraid of taking a chance. And then when when they're 40, 50, 60, they're looking in the mirror, and in the reflection in the mirror, they see someone young running away with their dreams because they were too afraid to reach out for their dreams.
Exactly.
Yeah,
how many people, as a client, I had like that, and it's so sad in a way.
Yeah.
You have so many hours, so many minutes, so many seconds to take,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to do that.
No, but that's good because again, some people are just afraid, and I think it's common. That's why it's a fact that maybe 98% of the people on the planet, they're sheep, and the other 2% are shepherds, and they're leaders. And those are the most powerful people in our culture. And, it's either you're a leader or a follower. I'd rather be a leader. Okay, and what you're doing, that's going to make you a leader. You learn from everything around you, but you go and reach for your dreams. And doing that, you're actually showing someone that's looking to get into that business and saying, hey, I did it, so can you. And that's inspirational. And then I think you're doing that. You're going to provide inspiration to people that are looking to get involved in the film business. Now, to step away from the film stuff for a minute, I'm going to ask you something. Yeah. You've traveled to lots of beautiful places. You said it before, and I'm still jealous. But what are your favorite places that you've visited or that you've lived in during your lifetime?
So the beautiful places I visited, well, I haven't had the chance to go there yet because I would love to go visit Japan and Tibet. This is my dream. But until now, I did mostly Europe and North America, Africa, and Arabic countries.
But what, you've been, obviously you grew up in France, you've been to Morocco, you've been Spain, that's where you're at right now, and you've been to a number of places. What's the most beautiful place that you think, or is it hard to choose?
For me, it's hard to choose because the real one that I would like to see, I haven't seen it yet, so I cannot make my mind.
So we're gonna have to touch on that, in about 20 years when you're done traveling. My God.
Maybe. No, because I'm so attached to the Asian side, like Japan and Tibet and stuff. So, and I didn't have the chance to visit it there. Mm-hmm. And I've been in such like country where there is a lot of modernism. Is the way we say it in English. I'm not sure. But so I'm not thirsty. I'm still thirsty.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. But you're thirsty for life, and that's what's even better. That's definitely a much better thing.
So.
Yeah, it is. You have to be thirsty in life. You have to want more, because when you settle, that doesn't work, because then you settle and you get complacent or you get lazy, and then you get stuck there, and that's not what life is about. Life's meant to be lived. So that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, and you're living. And with your traveling, I think that as you go all over the world, that it's just making you grow as a person, and I think that's fantastic. Now, do you see yourself being more of a film director in the future, or do you see yourself as being more of an actress?
That is a big question. I cannot choose either one, because I see such a different size. For me, being a movie director is when I see a script, and when I read, I write a script and I like it, and it's about something that really takes me to my heart, and I want to produce it and realize it and shoot it. It's not the same thing that when you find yourself close to a character, or you're curious about a character and play in it until you become the character, Right. So it's different kind of pleasure, and I enjoy the both, actually.
Okay, so right now it's hard for you to choose.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. Well, are you working on any projects right now that we can talk about?
As a movie director, actually, I'm on a deal with the producer in London to shoot my second short film. Okay. And maybe a long feature film. So it's still on. How do you say?
Still on hold?
On hold, yes.
Okay. That's okay. But as long as those projects are moving forward, because I think that with your film directing, that you are going to make a big impact on the entertainment industry, on Hollywood. But Hollywood is not just Hollywood, just on the movie industry, which is global. And that's good stuff. Now, Rita, since sticking to that topic for a moment, are you open to working with other producers who may want to bring you in as a director? And how about directors looking to have you as an actress? Are you open to all of this?
Oh, of course. 100%.
Are there any genres of movies or film or television that you would be more interested in doing, or are you just open to anything?
Well, I'm more I'm passionate about sci-fi, horror, and fantastic movies. For me, it's like the more magical moment you can get as a showtime when you go to a movie theater and watching Lord of the Rings, and stuff like that. It's just, it's a part of a dream, but still it's so real. Right. So yeah, I'm in this genre, yes.
You escape reality for a little while when you just go to a sci-fi type of movie.
Well, yeah, because you are 24 hours a day, the whole year, the whole life is real. So when you had the time to get the chance to dream and live it for 2 hours,
That's true.
is in the movie.
That's true. That's very true. That's a good way of looking at it. And I guess that's the allure of Hollywood, that you have a chance to just escape your reality, if even just for that 2 hours of being in a movie theater.
But then you can also be very close to reality while doing some sci-fi, because it can put you in the way, like this subject, like for example about pollution. Mm-hmm. Well, this will be the impact in the future, and now, and what can I do to change it? Mm-hmm. So it also brings you, to be conscious about what the luck you can have and what do you have, what you can do.
Well, honestly, when you look at movies, it's interesting that before we went to the moon, they used to make movies about going to the moon, and all of a sudden we went to the moon. So who knows? Anything's possible. Anything is possible.
Exactly.
So who knows what's going to happen? Now, Rita, what do you do in your spare time? Why don't you tell our listeners what Rita does in her spare time?
Rita does a lot of fitness, work out a lot, and enjoys still watching movies all the time. Unfortunately. I read a lot of books too, so, and sci-fi books, naturally. Some horseback riding, because it's like outdoors sport that's pretty interesting.
Okay.
It's pretty much that, yes.
Okay, and then that's all in between you traveling and going to these beautiful exotic places.
Yes, when I get the chance to.
Yeah, I know. Again, I'm still jealous. Oh my God.
Well, your room is still there.
Yeah. Oh man. So, Rita, let me ask you this, because I'm sure that we have some producers, directors, and whatnot that may be listening to this, or their assistants are listening to this show. How can producers or directors find out more about you and what you're doing, and also contact you? Do you have a website? Do you have a professional website, a personal website? Do you have MySpace and stuff like that?
Yes, actually, you can easily find me on my two websites. I have www.rikitafilm.com, and this is the one that I pursue as a movie director, and when I write my script, the director and the producer can contact me there very easily and find my project that update all the time. Okay. I have also Rita B-Lamotte.com as an actress, so you will be able to see my pictures, my show reels, what I did, what kind of course I followed as an actress. And I have a Facebook where you can easily find me, and it's pretty much that, I think.
Okay, and they can go on YouTube and see stuff too. With some of your work.
Yes, I guess. Yes, some short films I did out there, and on Dailymotion also, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a long time. I haven't visited them.
All right, that's all right. But in case they missed it, they can actually go on the page where we're featuring this interview, and on your page, beyond it having pictures, there'll be links. And there are links, if they look to the side of the interview, that there are links to your director's website, your actress website, and everything that you're doing. And if they want to get in touch with you, they just need to go to the director's website and connect with you. And you're open to working with all types of producers and directors, and actually you want to grow, so of course you're looking to work with anyone that's brings a good project to the table.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, all right, there you go, Rita. Rita, I want to thank you so much for taking time away from your beautiful Spain adventure. You're there. I know it's beautiful. I know it's evening there, so you're probably ready to enjoy a nice meal. I know you probably had your siesta already, so I don't want to keep.
I'm not the type of person to have a siesta, darling.
but you have no choice over there because everybody shuts down. You can't do anything.
Yes, you can. You have the water. You have tea.
That's
you
right.
have a lot of things to do.
That's right. You have your boat. You have your boat. I forgot. So you're gonna go.
Yes.
Oh man. But what I want to do, because I am gonna let you go. What I am gonna do is I like to revisit with you in the near future as you launch new projects, as you build up in the entertainment industry, because I know you are going to build up. I know you're going to be something really great as the months and years go by. And I think at that point you probably won't take my phone call, but that's okay. I'll only shed one tear, but that's all right. But no, Rita, you're a great person, and I really appreciate you taking time out today. And again, I want you to enjoy the rest of your evening, and definitely come back and visit us so that we can get an update on what you're doing.
With a lot of pleasure. Thank you to you, Lou, for all the help and the support you gave me. And I hope to see you soon.
Oh, most definitely, Rita, most definitely. you have yourself a good evening, okay?
Oh, thank you very much. You too, darling.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
What is your major malfunction?
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you.